Hey people, I am really, really sorry. My computer just froze on me and it wasn't acting. So I really pray that we finally get this working. And so let me know if you're finally connected to this link. If you're still on my YouTube page, you should get a notification that shows you where the live is now. I'm off from the other channel. So if you come on from the other live, if you come on and just connect. If you're on YouTube, you should see another live pop up. And so let's see. Let me know how this is working. Okay, so I think we are good to go now. We are good to go now. We are good to go. I'm going to just go ahead and we are going to start and trust that everything is going to go well this time. No more delays, nothing holding us back. Might have to close some of all of this. God, you're good, you're good, you're good. Okay, I'm going to share that to everybody back and then we will get started. I really apologize. Man, this is... Okay, my apologies. I'm just going to give a minute. Hopefully that everybody finally gets back to this new link. I I I really apologize for that. Even on my YouTube channel. Which channel am I on? It's weird. Okay, thank you all. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for just your grace. I'm so sorry. My computer just froze and it will not let me do anything. So, but thank you. If you just come back on, we will go ahead and just get this thing running and going. We are really like 30 minutes, 37 minutes behind time, and I think I have a meeting after the 10. So I'm going to jam crush, like crash, I say crash course, just to make sure we're able to still do the things I intended for us to do today. We're going to be really fast. But thank you again. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your grace. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, let's start here. If you're here, I just want to make sure that people are already here. And so that as we are doing this, I'm not doing it alone or by myself, not knowing that I'm alone. So if you're here, just if you put a text or something on to help me know that you are on, that would be good. Okay, everybody on? Okay, let's get this thing started. What is funny is that I can't even see who is on or who is not on. It's the weirdest of thing. Okay, let's go ahead and get started and we'll see what we have. I might have to use my phone so I can see since I'm on my screen to see what's there. Please, if you could invite others and just let them know that we are on, we are going to get started. Because this is faith-based, I'm a believer, I'm going to go ahead and pray before we start. Father, we are so thankful to you this morning and afternoon and evening, based on wherever we are watching from. We ask that you would help me to communicate this in a way that is really simple, that everybody understands. But I also pray for the technology. God, we've just had a taste of it already this morning. I pray that everything works well and functions well. That it's going to be a learning time. That each of these leaders really are equipped to be relevant in this time. I know how to use the resources that you have blessed the world with, the technology you blessed the world with for the advance of your kingdom and for their businesses and the different things you've called them to do. Thank you, Father, in Jesus' name. Amen. Okay. I'm going to go, let's see, we have Blitty back, Pastor Amma and all of those. Yes. Please try to invite everybody who was on and let them reconnect. Okay, so I'm going to start just really clearly by saying that you are not behind. You are actually not late with regards to AI, because that's what we are talking of. AI is artificial intelligence. You are not behind. You are not late. You are on time. We are actually, those of us who are learning now, we are like the top. Let me say that, like, we are on the top list of people who are learning AI. So it's really good. It's really amazing. That's good. So you are not behind. You're not late. You are right on time. Artificial intelligence is not reserved for experts. And let me just say that you all know I'm a pastor. I'm not a tech savvy person. And so I know some tech. It's not reserved for artificial intelligence. Is not reserved for experts. It's not reserved for engineers. It's not reserved for young people, because some people say, oh, I'm already so old, and so how would that really help me? It's not reserved for old people. I don't know if Faith is online. There's some groups I want you to share that too. Faith is not my sister. She's not online. She was on before. I wanted her to share that to our family group. No, we want to be a blessing to everybody, and my spiritual family, but I want my biological family to get blessed. So give me a minute. Let me do that. Oh, hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Okay, there we go. Okay, so as I said, artificial intelligence is not for it's not reserved for the tech savvy. It's not reserved for the experts. It's not reserved for engineers. It's not reserved for young people. It's a tool that is meant to serve people. It's actually meant to serve. When you really get familiar with it and you start knowing how to use it, you know that it's a tool. It's meant to serve us. It's meant to help facilitate the work we do. It's not meant to replace humans. It's meant to facilitate. I know some believers are really hesitant because they think that, oh, artificial intelligence is coming to replace us and all of that. No, I don't think it's not meant to replace. It's meant to facilitate the work that God has called us to do, for those of us who are in ministry. But for those who are in business, it's meant to facilitate and make things easy for you to grow exponentially, actually, for you to save time and have maximum results. That's what it's meant to do. And so I really hope that I want to make it as simple as possible, that everybody just really learns and everybody really take something out of this. And so we're going to do, as I said, we're going to do some practical ones. So over the next 5 days, my goal is that it's not to turn you to a computer scientist. That's not the goal. My goal is to help you become confident, like really, really confident and curious and comfortable with using AI in your everyday life, in everything. It's funny, I just moved and I was trying to look at, I wanted to like say, man, I had an idea in my mind of how I wanted my apartment to look like. And so I took pictures of the empty spaces and I asked AI help me design, and I told it what I wanted, like what I had in my mind, and it was amazing what it came up with. And so now it had all the furniture, everything set. So okay, now I know, okay, this is what I have to buy, or this is what I should buy, or this is what I can buy, and this is how I should set it up, and I have an idea of how it's going to look. I'm not going into it like just unawares. I'm going in aware. But that's something that I would have just gone to maybe to the store and buy things and not sure of how it's going to look. But now in my mind, I know how it's going to look. I had it in my mind how it's going to look, but recreating it in an empty space at times is hard. Or at times you pay a designer, interior designer or decorator who comes in to look all of that and arrange it for you. But at times it's pricey. Not all of us have all of the resources to pay an interior design person to come and do it. So what if you have a resource that can help you do that? You can have this imagination in your head and it produces it and gives you an image of it. And all you need to do now is like, okay, then how do I make it become a reality? Man, I feel like it makes life really, really easy. So my goal is that we become really confident, we become really curious and comfortable using AI in everyday life, whether that's for work, for business, for ministry, for your personal growth. My goal is that this helps us to become really, really comfortable in doing that. Oh, sorry, I didn't send. Blanche is asking for the link. I am sorry. Let me do that. Some people are asking for link. Let me get it to you. I think I should just copy. Oh, Zoom link. I didn't send Zoom link again. Oh. I didn't do the Zoom link. I think I'm going to, add a few of you when I'm ready for when we start doing, especially when we do the group meeting. I think that's what I really want, because I think it's important that teams know how to do group meetings together in a way that is easy. You can brainstorm. The other day, our team was having a meeting and we're able to brainstorm and produce resources and plan on something it saved us so much time instead of something that would have taken weeks. Men, we could do it in a few hours or maybe in an hour. And so I think that's just the goal of AI. And I want us to become really comfortable in using it for the work that God has called us to do. So when people hear AI, they imagine robots. Many people imagine machines. So let me just, let's see in the chat, when you hear AI, what comes to your mind? When you hear artificial intelligence, what comes to your mind? Let's see. I want to see what people are saying. When you hear AI, what comes to your mind? What comes to your mind when you hear AI? Let me see in the chat. Oh, Zoom link. Okay, I'm going to do this. I don't think, because of the issues I have, I'm just going to let the Zoom link, but I will have to still call a few people on Zoom when I'm ready for that. So when you hear AI, what comes to your mind? Let us hear that. Let's hear. What comes to your mind when you hear AI? Yeah, just 11. Please invite somebody who needs to be here. Diabolic. I love that. Yes, I love that. I think I've heard a lot of believers say that. I've heard a lot of believers, just really leaders, not just believers, who are like, yeah, I'm so cautious with AI and all of that. I feel like it's diabolic, it's demonic. Now some people say it's reading my mind. So when you hear AI, I'm not my people in the chat. I don't hear you moving, I don't see you talking. Okay, somebody says I want to use AI for my business and all of that. Excellent, excellent. It's going to help you do incredible. And ministry, that's good. Okay. Okay, thank you all. So many people, when people hear AI, they think it's diabolic. Some people think robots, some people think machines taking over their jobs, they won't have work again. Some people think it's complex, it's dangerous. And doesn't mean, are they dangerous sides of AI? I would say yes, as it keeps developing. And some people hear distractions, yes. I think as it keeps developing and evolving, we don't know how far it's going to go, but I think it's going to probably go like really fast. So that's where the challenge is. But for now, and then some people think dangerous, yeah, something really complex. But AI is like simple. It's simpler than you think, like really, really simpler than you think. Artificial intelligence is simply software that recognizes different patterns and humans and how humans think. And the only thing is that it thinks faster than humans. I like to say it's like all of these many brains that are brought together and to get job done. So that makes it really, really man, it's fascinating. That's what I would say. It's artificial intelligence is fascinating. It's beautiful. It's simple. Yes, I would say there's still some complex part of it. There might be some dangerous part of it, but I think it's really good. AI is my biggest assistance tool. Revolutionize my yeah, that's good. Everything virtually. Yes, I think I agree with that. AI is one of the biggest assistants we have. Uh, we are going to get to that where you can get an agent, an AI agent. You can actually have them and they assist you to do your work and make life really easy for you. It's almost like you hire people uh, to get the job done for you and you really don't have to pay them. Well, you pay them, but it's not like if you were paying a salary, it's still going to be cheaper than if you were hiring an AI agent. So I think that's like the basics. That's the gist about it. So let us go. I'm going to share my screen so that you people can see the PowerPoints. I think it's going to help when you're able to see PowerPoints. That might help with understanding better. Oh man, Office is doing this thing. Anybody see what Office is doing? Yeah, okay, that's good. Yay. Okay, so as I did the introduction. So welcome to your AIH. This class is designed for everyone. So let's keep going. Some foundations. We're going to look at some foundations of AI, and that's like really what basics of artificial intelligence and some of the basic things that AI does or artificial intelligence does is to help us. It's designed to help humans think, to create, and to solve problems faster. AI doesn't replace your mind. It doesn't replace your wisdom. It doesn't replace your abilities. Artificial intelligence will never be a person. I think I really want to lay that foundation. It will never be a person. It's not a person. It doesn't have emotions. I know people are using it as emotional support. There are people actually dating with AI agents, and some are going to go there. But it's meant to help you create. It's meant to help you think. It's meant to help you solve problems faster than you would normally do in your own human ability. Just imagine you take 100 or 1,000 people. You take all of their brains. Let's say you take 1,000 scientists or medical doctors, and you put all of their wisdom and all of their brains together in one machine. That's what happens because you have all of this data that is infused into one AI software, and it's able to produce at a faster speed because now it's 1,000 human brains working together to produce that. And so AI is a software designed to help humans create, think, and solve problems faster. Think of it as a smart assistant that can boost your productivity. Like handling your task, writing summary, brainstorming, and all of those things. And we are going to look at some practical ones. I already said that AI is not a robot. It's not meant to replace you. AI cannot pray, does not have wisdom, cannot entertain relationships, and all of that, or does not have cannot have like real tangible human relationships like humans have, even though people can use AI for comfort, but it really cannot do that. So let's see what are some of the practical applications of AI. I'm going to run with this introduction, and then we're going to get to it. I want us to get hands-on today as fast as possible. Some practical applications that AI can help you with your everyday task, as I said, with writing. I send out a lot of emails. And what I do at times, it's if I'm using ChatGPT, I go to my ChatGPT. Everybody has ChatGPT. Maybe that's going to be the first thing I want us to do. Go to your phone and download Chat. It's like I'm chatting, chat, and then with the G, capital G, capital P, capital T. ChatGPT. I think this is the time for me to add some people to my YouTube, to my Zoom world. I need to invite some people on into Zoom so that and I just want to be sure that people are understanding what we are doing and practice, and we are able to practice that together. So I'm going to invite about 2 or 3 people into Zoom. I'm going to send you the link. Give me a minute. So AI can help you write. It can help you, it can assist you in decision making. It can help save time. It can help for those who are nurses and medical doctors. It can actually help you in your nursing facilities, in your prescription when you have all of those basic information. At times, it can even tell you about diseases and sicknesses that you don't know about, that the symptoms are there, but you're like, man, what is this? I didn't study this in school. Because of how much data it has, it can help you with that. There's a young girl in Kenya, and what she does is she studied AI. She's a college graduate, but she couldn't get a job. So what she did, she took her time, studied AI, and she uses it for nursing, to help nurses. She uses it to help farmers, and she uses it to help to tutor kids with mathematics. And so she goes to the hospital. She has like call days in the hospital, and the nurses, like somebody comes in, and it's because they don't have like a real medical doctor, and so somebody will come in with a sickness and they have all of these symptoms, and so when they give all of the symptoms, with the reality is that it's the person, she works with the nurse is like, man, I'm suspecting this, but now with all of those other things, now she puts it with the AI app that is for nurses and doctors. She puts the information in, then the AI gives a suggestion of maybe 1, 2, 3 things that, we think it is this, but then check this and check that and check that and check that. And so she takes that, those options, give it to then the nurse looks at it, and the nurse now has to check the other extra things with the patient to come to like a final conclusion. What exactly is this? But now the AI has helped with the initial diagnosis or with the initial suggestion of what it is. And at times, the AI can say, okay, do this lab test and do that lab test and do that lab test. I suspect this, but you need a blood test to confirm that. And in this village where there are no doctors, you have a young girl who is a college graduate, who is not a nurse, who is not a doctor, but who is trained to know how to use artificial intelligence, who's going into the hospital and helping these nurses help the people in her community better. And guess what? She's been paid for her services. She goes to the farm also, and she helps the farmers. Oh, our crops are dying. We don't know what it is. She takes pictures, and she goes to the farming about the plant and all of that. And AI tells her, oh, this is what we see. This is what we see. This is how you can solve it. And now the farmers they are knowing how to treat their crops. So their crops are healthy and they're having better harvest, and they're paying her for it. And she's tutoring kids with mathematics. She's not a math teacher normally, but AI is helping her facilitate the process on how to help kids understand mathematics better. I don't know, does this make sense for somebody? So that's how it's happening. So everybody has ChatGPT now on your phone? Let me hear you. Just type yes, yes, yes in the chat. Let me be sure that everybody has ChatGPT on your phone. Everybody, you have ChatGPT on your phone. Everybody, I want to see in the chat if you have ChatGPT. Okay, you have it. I want to make sure everybody has ChatGPT on their phone. Let me put the link for ChatGPT in the chat. So that might be, maybe that's a better way to do that. Everybody has ChatGPT. I'm going to type it in the chat so everybody see how it is spelled. Okay, I see many yeses. Awesome. That's good. You have ChatGPT. That's good. That's a good tool. Okay, that's going to be the starting point. It's going to help us with our productivity and all of that. And so I might, let's go a little more, and then I'm going to switch my screen to ChatGPT so you can see me work on ChatGPT, and we're going to do that together. So many fear AI because of the misunderstandings, the fear that is going to help, they're going to lose their job, the fear that it's just, some people think it's just a media hype, but AI is just a tool and it's not a threat. And the key the key to approach is with curiosity. I already said that earlier. And so we're going to do some live demonstration of how this thing works. Let me stop this. Sorry, I'm going to stop my share. And I'm going to share my screen again. And I'm going to share my screen too. I think this is my ChatGPT. Okay. Okay, if you go to your ChatGPT, I think one of the key in ChatGPT, most often it's not that we have ChatGPT. The major challenge with the artificial intelligence is the prompt, because what it does, it responds to what you ask it. If you don't ask the correct question, or if you don't ask the question correctly, you're going to get an answer also. If your question is vague, you'll get a vague answer. If your question is detailed, you'll get a detailed answer. So I think that's the first thing that we need to know. How you ask your questions to ChatGPT matters. And so anybody give me a suggestion on where you want us to start, a practical thing, or where you want us to start. Just type in the chat something that you're like, man, I want to know about this. Let it be something that's really practical that you think is going to use. Let me see. Anybody has something in the chat, you're like, man, I think I want to know about this. I want to know about that. And let's see how we can get. Somebody from Liberia said they want to use ChatGPT in their business. And or let's say, I'm going to just, let me use a practical example. I want to send an email. I want to send a letter to my, I'm an entrepreneur, and I want to send a letter to my partners, my business partners. So hello, ChatGPT. You have to tell it, I am hiring you as my writing assistant. It's important that you give it an assignment. You tell it exactly what role you want it to play, because all of that helps to refine the information it gives out to you. So now it knows exactly what I'm hiring it for. I'm hiring it as my writing assistant. So now I'm going to give it a task. So the first thing is it's who it is, or the role it's going to play. What role is ChatGPT hiring assistant? Number 2 now is the task. I want you to write a letter to my partners. And I'm sorry, my ChatGPT, probably because it already has so much information and it knows me a lot, it's probably going to produce information that is related to me because of all the information it already has about me. But for you, as you give it information, it's going to come to know what you do and all of that. So I want you to write a letter to my, let me put business partners. Business partners about our new project on, let me say, project on what? On farming in Liberia. So that's the thing I want you to write about. So now I want to give you details, because this is so big. It doesn't know which direction to go. It doesn't know what to say. I want them to know that we are making progress, but still need about 50% more money to complete this project. So now I've given it the assignment. It has a task. Now I want to tell it how I want the letter to sound, how I want my letter to sound. I want my letter to be professional, clear, And I'm trying to look for the right word, but excellent. Okay, so let's see what ChatGPT is going to give us. Anybody see how fast it's going? Okay. The subject of, man, come on, come on, come on. Okay, the subject of my letter, project update and funding status. And one thing you need to know is actually you can actually just dictate what you want to ChatGPT. You could just tell it, if I press here and dictate, it's going to transcribe my assignment that I'm giving it also, and then still do the same thing instead of me typing. If I'm like, I'm driving and I'm like in a rush, I have this work to do and I don't have time, I just press it, it's going to dictate. I can dictate what I want, it's going to transcribe it and do what has to be done. So let's see what it wrote. Hey, dear value partners, I hope this message finds you well. I'm writing to share an update on our farming project in Liberia and to express my sincere appreciation for your continued partnership and support. I am pleased to report that we have made meaningful progress in this initiative. Key groundwork has been laid, initial phases are underway, and the vision we collectively committed to is steadily taking shape. Your contributions, both financial and strategic, have been instrumental in moving this project forward. At this time, I want to communicate transparently about our current position. To fully complete this project as planned and ensure it is sustainable and scalable and impactful, we will require approximately 50% of the remaining funding. This additional resource will allow us to finalize development, strengthen operations, and position the project for long-term success and profitability. We remain deeply confident in the value and potential that this farming does. What do y'all think about that letter? Man, I want to hear what y'all think about that letter. So I feel like nobody has an excuse now that I didn't go to university. So there's no place for mediocrity anymore, because we have the resources it takes to do things excellently. There's no place for mediocrity anymore. So those are like basics. I want to hear, what do you think about the letter? Let me hear what you say in the chat. What do you think about ChatGPT's letter? It's excellent. And I think that it's talking about that I didn't even think of, even if I was writing the letter just myself, typing it out. I wouldn't have even thought of some of that. Its ability to just communicate, it's insane. And so I think that is so important. That's like that's the first part of ChatGPT, that first thing that it does. So let's see another thing that ChatGPT does that is really important and really significant for ministers. So let's create a new chat. There are many of you who have been saying, man, I really want to, you're in ministry, you're like, man, I really want to have impact in ministry. I really want to impact my generation. I want to do maybe write devotionals, or I want to be able to have daily inspiration and all of that. Oh, I don't even know where to start. Okay, let's start with, I'm going to see, let me start with, hey, ChatGPT. Oh, hey, ChatGPT, I want to start an Instagram daily post to just encourage people who are going through challenges in life. And I don't know where to start. If you would help me, just give me a heads up on where to start and how to start, so that I'm able to post daily words that would encourage, words that will uplift some people, and with Bible verses also. And that also allows me to work and add to it. So do you have any suggestions for me? Thank you. Okay, let's see what it's going to do. It's transcribing now. Okay, it's finished transcribing what I wanted. Now let me ask it. Now it's going to do it. Let's see what it tells me. So for those who are like, man, I really want to be a blessing, I don't have time, I want to really invest in the lives of people. Okay, let's hear what it says. It says, absolutely, Velma. And the first, let me say, the desire to have and encourage people is in the hard season is already a calling in itself. You see, ChatGPT understands that. So let's make it easy, sustainable, and spirit-led. Number one, here are daily encouragement framework. So it gives you a framework to work with. Part one, so it's telling me, it's like it's wanting me to know, like, what are the things I will be able to connect with people well. Then part one, it says name the real feeling. So if you're going to, so that's going to help bring connection. So name the feeling. When you name the feeling, people are going to get connected. Start by saying what people are already feeling, but may not know how to say it. Do you hear that? So it's telling you, like, man, I want to do this ministry. I want to really invest in people. I want to encourage people, but I don't know how to do it. So it's telling you, if you're going to do that and have a real impact, start by saying what people are feeling. And they don't know how to name it. Some of you are tired, not lazy. You're just tired. So you're naming a feeling. You're doing the right thing, but you still feel hard. You feel it, but it still feels hard. So that's the first thing it tells you to do, is like, you have to name the feeling. It's not giving you all the details yet, but it's setting a framework that will help you in the ministry that you're going to do. Number two, it says shift their perspective now with truth. Say, okay, man, some of you feel tired. You're not really lazy, but you're just tired. And then it goes now to truth. Hard seasons don't mean God has left you. So this is some truth that now you're speaking to the person. Or maybe if the people who are tired, you're like, man, some of you feel really tired. You're not lazy. You just feel tired. But you can say, but those who wait upon the Lord renew their strength. You see that? Like now it comes, it's like somebody can relate to it. So it gives you, it's giving you a framework of what to do. Then the next one, it gives you an anchor scripture to walk with. So it gives you, it tells you, it names the real thing, the feeling. It shifts your perspective to what the truth says, and then it gives you a key scriptures to frame that anchors everything you want to say. And that's just like a one-line post on Facebook. And imagine how encouraging. Somebody you might not know that thing will be something that would inspire somebody that day or bless somebody that day. So let's see, now it has a simple weekly, you see what it says, simple weekly structure post daily without burnout, something that will help you post every day without burnout. So Monday, it gives you, okay, strength, and you can just maintain that. Okay, all of Monday, that's what I'm going to be doing. Monday is every Monday is strength. And so ChatGPT gives you the initial setup, and now you have the flow, and you can go to scripture and just write, say, for tired people, overwhelmed hearts, Isaiah 42 verse 29. You can put the whole text there and just put that on your Instagram page, and you just share the verse. Somebody's encouraged, somebody's strengthened, somebody's lifted up. For anxiety, fear, and uncertainty, you just put the verse, you write something on it, and you add, but then you have a scripture that is helping. So I don't know, does that help somebody? Let me stop my share for us to let's see, what are you saying? I want to hear what my feedback is. I need to know that this is helping, or if you're not giving me feedback, I won't know. I'm just thinking that I'm talking here to myself. Is that helping you? Does that make it easy if you want to, like, say, okay, I really want to do this social media thing, but I don't know what to do? Awesome. Yes. Awesome. That's so good. Awesome. That's good. But I think I want a suggestion now from the chat. Is there somebody who is like, maybe let's look at is there any of you who is in business? Is there any of you who is in there's something you really want to do, like let's do like a real life thing that somebody wants to do, and you're like, man, okay, somebody says from Bon County, I want to use this to experience my business. Okay, let's just say, hey, I want to invest in Liberia. I'm going to ask ChatGPT, I'm going to tell it I want to invest in Liberia, and hear what it tells me. I'm going to tell it how much money I have also. Hey, ChatGPT, I'm hiring you as my business consultant, and I would like to make an investment in Liberia. I have 1,000 US dollars, and I would like to invest in Liberia. I don't really know where to start, but I would like to invest in something that is profitable, something that can grow and long-term really have an impact, and not just financially help me to become financially stable, but something that will be a blessing to people and also the community, help me to be a blessing to others. Do you have any ideas and any suggestions based on the reality of Liberia? Thank you. It's going to be based in Monrovia. Thanks. You see, I can tell ChatGPT, thank you, my people. You get so used to things and you're talking to a machine and you're still telling me thank you. Awesome. But that's good. Let's hear what ChatGPT say for those who are in Liberia. You're like, man, I've been wanting to start business. I don't know what to do. It's going to go into Liberia now and the Liberian market and all the information that we have on the internet, and it's going to give you different suggestions. So let's see what it's going to tell us. Whether you're in Cameroon, you can do the same. Whether you're a teacher, you can do the same. Because at times we invest in some things without doing research, and because we don't have the time and the resources to do the research, and now ChatGPT helps us to do that research. Okay, so it's telling us, hey, Velma, with $1,000, the smartest impact profit is usually a small cash flow micro business that involves everyday food, payments, power, water. Okay, let's see. Neighborhood service hub, mobile money plus essentials. My top pick. So this is its topic: mobile money services, cash in, cash out, airtime, high turnover, essentials like rice by the cup. Okay, you're hearing that? Why it works? So that's number one. Number one is neighborhood service hub. So a neighborhood service hub is like you have maybe like a kiosk where you have mobile money, you do transfer in and out. You have you sell rice and all cup and all the fun stuff, phone cards. Well, I don't know if all of that will make $1,000, but that's what the suggestions is giving you, and it tells you why that is going to work, and it gives you like a example budget to start with $250 to $400 as like a starting for floating, and then inventory for fast. So it gives you a budget to work with for all the different things. You can have your kiosk and buy all the other extra stuff. And then the second thing investment you can do is mini food value add. Mini food value add. Cassava, pepper, peanut butter, small today, brand tomorrow. Okay, I love that. Buy raw, locally processed, simple, sell clean and consistent. So what it is, you buy a raw cassava, you process it, you sell it clean, and you sell it consistently. So it's almost like you package it like gari. You buy cassava, you make it into gari, you package it. That is like when you take it to supermarkets. The same thing with peanuts. You process it, you package it well, and you take it. So those are like some things. It's based on how much I told you I have $100,000. Number three thing you can do is solar charging and power up and power backup corner. So people are always, energy is, well, light doesn't go off as much in Liberia as it used to. But if in the times when light was going off, you have a place where there's a solar charging and a power bank for people to come and charge their phones and pay you. Water refill and delivery. So if you can secure a good source of water, where like people who have this will buy the water, the refillables, and you are the one, you just refill and deliver to them. People, offices call you and come, you fill and you deliver. Man, that's good. And so those are like, and the water refill and deliverable, maybe all you might have to do is to buy the bottles, the professional bottles, and you work with company, get in contact with companies, and you do the back and forth delivery and all of that. So you see how easy it is. So ChatGPT, you can use ChatGPT for so many things. But now I want us to use it for something different, because today I want us to really focus on, we can't really have a full mastery of ChatGPT because it does a lot more. I said I was going to invite some people from our team. I haven't done that. I'm going to invite where is my Zoom link? Okay, 1 minute. I want some people to join me on Zoom. Okay, I'm going to have to stop my share. Let me stop my share and let me participants out. My participants. Okay. Copy link. Copy link. Where is my WhatsApp? Let's go WhatsApp. Okay, I'm going to put it to my key leaders page. If I could have about 3 of you come online, that would be good. Okay, Blanche, Moses, Princess, and maybe Jeanette. Can you connect online? I want to show people something on like how do you use ChatGPT for your team. There are some of you who work, I mean, in the US, our team, we have someone in Rwanda, we have people in Liberia, and we still have to work together. We still have to do ministry together. So how can you work together with your team and have like real impact and still tangible results for the kingdom of God? And so how can you brainstorm together, even with the distance, the reality of the distance that you have? And so I want us to look at that now. And so I think our team already has a, well, let me just go ahead and create a new. So if you have a team and you're like, man, I want to, where are my GPTs? Where are my GPTs? Okay. So these are like the different GPTs. There's some for writing, productivity, research, education, lifestyle, programming. So it's like you can ChatGPT, like I think it's one of the ones that covers a lot. That's why we are focusing on it today. Tomorrow we are going to start doing like video production and transcribing. How do you take your sermons or your videos and transcribe them to notes and convert them to a book? For those of you who are preachers, so many of you have been preaching sermons for years, and those sermons are just hanging. How do you convert all of those sermons to a digital word and convert them to a book, like on the same day? Like, yes, on the same day. So it's not somebody's ideas, it's the sermons you had preached that you're compiling all together to be able to produce this. So man, I think this is so beautiful. This is beautiful. I'm excited. And even if you don't want to sell a book, you can make it a Bible study that you use to teach people. It can be something that helps, that you preserve for future time. And I just think it's important and it's beautiful. Okay, so do I have my people on Zoom yet?
Yes, Omi, good afternoon.
Oh, yes. We have Moses. Please, Jeanette, are you online? Can you join on Zoom? And Princess Cole, can you join? Blanche, can you join on Zoom? Are they online? Okay, yeah, I see you, Moses, but I don't see the others. So I think I need to still pin myself. Okay, Blitier, can you connect online on Zoom, please? On the link I sent to the key leaders group. Okay, are you guys connecting? Please, we need to do this quickly. Blitier, who is connecting? Okay, I should have done that earlier. I only see Moses on. Okay, so I'm going to go back to sharing my screen. And so I want us to do, we are going to do like we're going to have a leadership meeting. Man, I think it's important when you have more people. What happened? Moses, how do you pop up on my screen? I've pinned myself.
I just managed to.
Where's my ChatGPT? Let's go. Okay, are you, so who is there? Can somebody, anyone who wants to, any of the key leaders, even if I didn't call your name, can you join on Zoom, please? follow the Zoom link I just posted in the group, our key leaders, Acts 1-8 movement people. Can anybody join on Zoom? I just want us to practice this so that people can see it. Okay, okay, I'm going to go to this is our leadership group thing. Do you still have the link? Okay, or maybe I don't know if you even have to go. Let me see if I can just send the link to that, and then we see if we can work on something. No, is that what? No, that's not what I'm doing. Presentation. I'm not doing a leadership presentation with slides. No. Okay, let's see that if I can. Oh no, this is on my phone. Generate transcript. Where's my transcript? Okay, here. My group chat. Okay. Come on, why does this thing keep changing? I'm sorry. It's so sensitive. Group chats, that's what I'm looking for. Generate. Okay. You guys should have the let me resend the link to the group, and then we are going to I want us to do it on, and so people can see on the screen. Oh, JD is online. What we are doing. Let me find the link for the transcript generation, and then we'll give an assignment, we'll give a task, and then we'll work on that together so people can see how they can work together as a team on ChatGPT, because I think that's really important if we are doing ministry and doing ministry from different places. Oh, yeah, Mama, yeah, just stay on YouTube. Yes, stay on YouTube. I think it's I just wanted a few people to come online and so that we can show what to do. Sorry, I'm trying to, okay, this is my transcript thing. And how do we send the link? Oh, nope, not opening link. Are you people on the link? Can you people find that link? Okay. Okay, I think I got it. I got it. Just want to make sure. Okay, so we are going to, let's work on something. Hello, team. What do you guys want to work on? So I need to see you guys. You have to join. I sent you the link. You have to check your ChatGPT. You should see that notification come on. I sent the link on. If you all join the link, you should see that.
Sorry for me, I'm working from my telephone, so I'm not.
Okay. I want you to help me plan. And since I'm doing the History Makers Conference, okay, plan. Okay, awesome. JD, you can see JD is joining. Can you people see that? Jeanette is joining online. Okay, she just connected. So for this staff meeting, I want you to help me plan for the History Makers in Arlington, Texas. We will be working on the menu and what? And activities. And menu and extra curricular. So that's better, correct? Well, ChatGPT will correct it. Activities for the program. I need your ideas. Okay. Okay. ChatGPT, please, when my team is done with their suggestions, can you summarize and give us a concise document? Okay. Can you foresee that? So who is typing? I need to see who is working. Okay, I see ChatGPT is typing. Is that ChatGPT or is that me? Who is that? Okay. I only see Jeanette working. You people, you're not on. You don't have to even be on Zoom. You can actually do it on in the group chat. You can follow that link. Mercy Boy, are you online? Bleety, are you online? If you just click on that link that I put, the ChatGPT link, you should be able to connect. Can you people connect to that? Oh, it's not, it's a different link. Why is it a different link? Okay. JD, how did you connect? Okay, I must have lost something. I don't know what happened. Is it just me? Did I change links? Okay, let me see if I can let me add my team. Because for some reason, I don't know. I see them here. Jeanette, I see you. But why can't you people connect to why can't you people? Or do we need to create? Let's generate okay, give me a minute, please. I don't know why for some reason my team is not able to connect. I only see ChatGPT. I don't see my team. I don't see my team. Nope, I don't want to delete everything. No. Okay, I need somebody in the chat. Tell me what's happening. Is it that you cannot connect? What's happening? Can somebody tell me what's happening? Is it that you can't connect? Okay, we're going to try a different. Let me stop sharing and go back and see why I'm not able to, why my team is unable. Because Jeanette came on first. I don't know, for some reason we got. Let us see what is happening. Okay, let's start this again. Let me share my screen again and let's go back. Hopefully we get it this time figured out. I might have to send a new link probably because it's a different project. I think that's why. Is that my ChatGPT? I think this is it. Thank you. What am I sharing? I'm sharing YouTube. I'm sorry. I'm sharing YouTube. I'm sharing YouTube. Okay. Okay. So if you are, if let me just start from starting point. So if you come to your ChatGPT, if you go to the corner of your ChatGPT, you're going to see like there's a person that's a human being somewhere on the side. If you click here, it says start a group chat. So I'm going to start a group chat. So I'm going to start from scratch. And so now that group chat, I've started my group chat. So I'm going to say, I want to invite my team. I want to invite my team to join me in planning. Okay, now let's share the link to my team. It's a little complicated on my computer than it is on my phone. Okay, this is my invite link. Yay. Okay. Okay, my guys, are you all ready? Here we come. Here the new link comes. Let's make this happen. I'm sorry. It's taking so much time now. Nope. I shared the Zoom link. Okay, just give us a minute. Let's share the link and then get people, the team on, and we can get going. This is my invite link. Copy. Okay, guys, if you could join the link now, that would be amazing. Thank you. Okay, if you all can join the link now, then we can share and get people to see how we do this. Okay, Pastor Amma joined. Yes, can you all see that? So, hey, team, I'm setting up a shared space so we can plan together more easily. Okay, so we did that. So what I did was I came up here where you had a little person. I clicked on that plus. It created a group. It created like an open space for group, like a group work. Like this is a space we have. And then after that, now I told it I wanted to I want to do like a meeting with my team. And so it wrote a letter, hey team, setting up and then it created, this is an invite link. So all I did was I click here, copy the link, and I shared it on our WhatsApp group with our team. And so now I need you guys to join that group, please. Join the group. I see Pastor Amma is on. Key leaders. And I'm not wanting you on Zoom. I'm wanting you in that ChatGPT group. You can stay on Zoom, that's okay, but I want you on the ChatGPT group. So for those of you who do businesses across the world, you have a team that is scattered all over. There are different ways you could work, but I think when you're really brainstorming, like we can be on Zoom and still brainstorm like this. So ChatGPT is, is helping us facilitate the work with whatever work we are doing. if you want, tell me where you're inviting them, email and all of that. So I just sent them. I didn't tell it. He just sent me the invitation. Hey guys, I'm still waiting for 2 more people. Pastor Amma is on. Can somebody go to the WhatsApp group and click the link I sent? The last link, the ChatGPT link, the last link I sent.
Pastor Velma,
not
sorry,
the Zoom link, the WhatsApp, the ChatGPT link.
Pastor Velma?
Okay, so anybody can give me a suggestion of what to do?
Pastor Velma? Hello, Pastor Velma?
Okay, what were we talking about? Okay. To plan for, okay, let me say, I want us to plan for our staff retreat coming up next week. And I want it to be fun, and I want my team to make suggestions. Can you summarize all the thoughts to one concise final document? Okay, so I need people to start suggesting. The team start suggesting. Yes, okay, Moses is on, Pastor Amma is on. Good. Blanche, if you click on that the link that I sent, the last link, it says ChatGPT, chatgpt.com. If you click that, it's in the key leaders group, key leaders, the group, the key leaders. So I need you leaders to start making your suggestions. So let's see, we want to show people how this works. So let's show them how we do our stuff when we are brainstorming about stuff. Can somebody start typing? I don't see any of you typing. Moses, Pastor Amma, we are planning a retreat. I need to start seeing you typing and making suggestions. Can you put on? Are you guys on? Are you guys on? Let's save time, please. Okay, Moses is typing. Okay, suggestions. Okay, staff retreat. So everybody just be putting your idea. It doesn't have to be good. Just talk. We are just showing an example of what is possible. Jeanette, are you able? Blanche, tu n'as pas vu encore? Okay, let me forward this to you. Forward. Ok, Blanche, je t'ai envoyé ça sur ton WhatsApp. Ok. Where did I call actually? It's on the WhatsApp group. It's in the WhatsApp group, people. It's in the link is in the WhatsApp group. Okay, so why is Pastor Amma? Maybe why you guys? Please, let's do this quickly. We don't have time. We're wasting time, people. I told you we were going to do that. Moses, is that all you can say? it should be for 3 full days. ChatGPT is waiting. You guys do like we do when we do our planning meeting. Let's make this serious so that people can learn. We are here to help. Please click the last link I sent on WhatsApp, Pastor Amma Moses. Please, can you people really type and let's do like we do when we did our meeting so people can learn from it. It's important. We are here to help others. We cannot be silent in the chat when we are waiting. ChatGPT will not produce any result if we don't tell it what to do. Type. And I see hands moving now. So please, let's do that. Okay, Mercy is here. Moses is there. Pastor Amma is there. Alicia, 4 people gives us a good. Hey, Blanche. Le lien que je t'ai envoyé, si tu cliques sur ça, tu n'entres pas sur Zoom, tu entres sur une page ChatGPT. Tu as le ChatGPT sur ton téléphone? Mais tu ne peux pas travailler, n'est-ce pas, depuis que j'ai dit que tu download ChatGPT? Please, everybody, make sure you have ChatGPT on your phone. You will not, if you're not practicing it as we are doing it, it's going to be easy to forget. I want us to do this hands-on because that's one thing with AI. You have to practice it. Okay, for download ChatGPT alone. Okay. Don't change the assignment. We are working. Moses, don't change the assignment. We are working on a retreat, staff retreat. We said it during the last meeting. You can't change the assignment. I want you all to note when you are working on a particular project, make sure you focus on the project because, as we said, ChatGPT is not a human being. When it's working on something, it's working on that. When you give it another thing in the middle of a project you're working on, you confuse it and it's going to start working on something new and your older project doesn't finish. So make sure when you're working on a project, focus on that project, and it's a teamwork. So when we say we are working on something, we said the assignment for us as a team is that we are planning a 3-day staff retreat. That's what we are trying to plan. And so now I want you all to give your suggestions for the retreat planning. And somebody said, okay, I want it to be 3 days. Anybody talking about the food? Anybody talking about activities? Let's be realistic because we want it to produce something that people see it's realistic. That the same way if you're planning a retreat, you will planning. But what I want us to communicate is the fact that when you give all of your input, instead of waiting for 1 week and going back and forth, ChatGPT can take everybody's idea, put it together, and produce a result that is incredible. Moses, please don't change. We don't want a regional and national leadership. I said the assignment is let us plan for a staff retreat. That's what we are planning for. So let's work on that. I thought we said that during the last meeting. Let's work on that. If we don't work on that, if we keep changing, then we'll produce different results. We are here to help people. Let's see the ChatGPT is so confused. It doesn't even know what to produce to give us. Okay, Pastor Amma, the others, what are you saying? I'm not seeing you typing. Okay, I don't think my team is ready, people. I'm so sorry. We're going to leave this so that we can get to do other things. I expected you to jump in as soon as we said we are doing that. So okay, I'm sorry. We are going to leave that. We'll probably come back to it tomorrow. So I'm sorry, but we can work together as your team and produce incredible results. Hopefully, we have it figured out. Everybody's ready to get the work done tomorrow. You know, I know that everybody wants to learn, but even when you want to learn, you can help others while you're learning at the same time. So it's important. There are things that you guys already know. We want others to be up to page and also learn. So sorry, we're going to leave that for today. We're going to come back to it tomorrow. So let's see how you can create images with ChatGPT. I think some of you already know. How do you create your flyers? How do you create your posters? I know ministries and businesses spend a lot of money with publicity. How can you create posters and flyers that are really good quality and don't have to spend a lot of money? And for some of you, that might become a business idea to do. You can create flyers for people on ChatGPT and pay you for it. It's your data, it's your smartness that you're using to do it, and so you can be able to use all of that, and other people pay you for it. So let's work on. Let's see that tomorrow we're going to come back to meeting planning with groups around. If you have groups around the world, how you can plan meetings together. Let's go back to. Okay, so a minute, let me do this. Back to sharing our screen. Okay. Can you create? I'm going to go straight to the point because I feel like ChatGPT knows me already a lot and has overworked because my ChatGPT particularly, can you create a flyer for my campus ministry event? From February 1st to the 2nd, 5 p.m. each day. Okay, I'm going to leave it vague and let's see what ChatGPT is going to say. It's going to ask me questions, most probably. Absolutely, I've got you. It's telling me what to do, but then it's asking location. You see how now, because I didn't give it more information, it's asking me location. Where do I want it? So my location, I can add a campus name and all of that. What do I expect? Powerful worship. So what will people expect and all of that? So I'm going to go, I'll put location and I'm going to just copy paste this. Oh, did I paste or copy? Copy. It's for college students and young adults in Monrovia. Okay, so it's creating my image now. I gave it a lot more detailed information, so now we can work with that. I didn't actually tell it how I wanted it to look, so let's see what it can do. I normally would tell it how I want it. Most often I like to say I like it contemporary because when I want a contemporary image, it's able to connect to like the way graphic designers are designing their images, flyers today. That's the kind of thing it's going to produce. So I didn't tell it anything. So let's see what it's going to do, if it's going to do a good job. It's taking a little longer. Okay, it's coming out. I think I'm liking what I see already. Okay, so we have our campus ministry, campus revival nights, February 1st and 2nd. Let's see what it produced. I think that's beautiful. What do you think? I think I like what I see. I like what I see. Relevant. It's simple, but it's quality. You can so that's something you can use it for to make your flyers. If you don't have a paid version, ChatGPT is going to limit how many you can produce. But if you have a paid version, you're not limited. But I think it's still a lot because I think you can produce up to 5 or 6 images in one day. I think it's still a lot for being free, and then you just wait 24 hours, and then you can still produce something new. So let's go to GPT images. Some of you saw me do videos and all of that. Moses, you don't need to be on Zoom again. You can just step out of the Zoom. That's okay. Okay, so I think we see that. I think that's really good. And so I want to show you people how to make one more last thing on ChatGPT. You can use it for your letters. You can use it for lesson planning. You can use it to create content. You can use it as an agent. We're going to leave the one for using it as an agent a lot later. So it's almost like your assistant. It can send letters to you. It can, every day you just take the prompt it has produced and give you the information, whatever you're needing. So we're going to leave that part of it as an agent for later. But I want us to look at maybe videos, GPT video, or GPT images. Let's see what we have. Or should we do GPT video? Let's instead of GPT video, let me stop and we'll go to Sora. Everybody, if you could go to your page, go to your YouTube. No, not your YouTube. Go to your phone on the app. I want you to type Sora, S-O-R-A. Type Sora. If you can download that, if it's possible. And then the second one I want you to get is Grok, G-R-O-K. G-R-O-K, Grok. There are many other apps that will help you produce videos, like countless. But I think Sora is free. Well, it's not free, but it's free. You can produce up to 15-second videos for free. And they will have their tag on it, but man, who cares about the tag? And so that's a good one for those of you who do social media stuff, who want people to laugh. You can use Sora. Grok is also really good. I think Grok can go up to 25 seconds, which gives you something a little longer, which is good if you want to produce. Let's see my Grok AI, what I have. So I use some of those for the video. There are several others. Tomorrow we're going to focus on doing a lot of videos, but I wanted to just do one of that today because our time is almost out, and I'm going to give you people to ask questions after that. I'm going to let you all ask questions. I think the one thing I feel like we didn't do today that I really wanted us to do was to do the group meetings. I feel like it's really, really important, but we'll try to squeeze that in tomorrow. Where is my blog? I'm putting sound because I'm going to put, it's a video that I want to do a video. Okay, let's go to Grok. And we are going to start a chat. Okay. So and with Grok, you can actually upload your image. With Sora, you can do the same thing. With ChatGPT, you can create an image of yourself, and you can tell it how you want. You saw my AI image. I told it they wanted it to dress with the Cameroon fabric. So it produced it had me in my AI attire, but with the green, red, yellow. You can tell the Cameroon colors on it. So I want this to create a video of a dog as air hostess. Let's see what he did. Oh, I didn't put it a talk. It should be a talking video. I didn't tell it to be a talking video. Okay, let's see. Maybe a cat as a pilot. So it gave me some. Come on, ChatGPT, do my thing. Okay, Grok is acting out today. I think maybe I'm using my computer. It does it better on my phone. Here, tools. I don't want to use tools. I want you to do it. Okay, Grok is acting out today. On my phone, it does an incredible job. Let's see with Imagine what it does. My Imagine. Okay. Okay, so we are saying it's imagining a cat as an air hostess dancing. This one is mostly for social media people who just want to like, hey, I want to create content, something funny for people to laugh. That's so it's not really, but you can still use it for gospel purposes if you put scripture in it. I think I did some of that the other day. I might show you some of what I did. Come on, internet, be fast. Be fast, be fast, be fast. Okay, so that's the air hostess dog. It created images instead of I told it to make it okay. Well, no, it's not. It's videos. It is. It is a video. Yay, it is a video. I did. Okay, I did my assignment. That's good. That's good. You did a good job, Grok. You did a good job, Grok. You did a good job. Let me see if it's serving now. Okay, we are already 10 a.m. I'm going to do Soraya and we're going to wrap up. Okay, you see? Okay, that's it. Anybody see that? You see my cat? Air hostess? That's what we are talking about. So like Grok can do that, but Grok just does at most 15 seconds. So it doesn't really do a lot, but it's like, hey, fun, distracting thing. Especially for those who are on TikTok that have all these funny things. I think this could be a good space for you to use. I just said dog, but you could use, I said cat, but you could use whatever. You can put the Bible verse on it as the video is going, whatever you want. I think that's something that is possible that can be done. And then let's do this one. Let's do Sorai, and I'm going to let you ask questions. Just put your questions in the chat for now while I do Sorai, and then so that I can come back and ask the questions and answer them as much as possible if I can. Yeah. Okay, Sam, tomorrow we are going to do the group meeting. We are going to go back and we're going to do the group meeting again and on ChatGPT, and it's going to give you, so we did our planning for our youth clubs. We did that on ChatGPT. I think we're in the meeting for 2 hours, and everybody, we actually we planned for a retreat, and then we planned for youth group what we wanted to do, and everybody gave a feedback, and at the end of the day we had made a plan to work with, and that was I think that was really easy to go. It saved us so much time. That would have been something that would have had meetings and meetings and meetings to finalize. Now we just have to pray and execute what we have, because everybody gave their suggestions, their ideas. But we didn't have to talk too much. Everybody was just typing their ideas, and we combined all of that, and we got the output. And so tomorrow we are going to try to do that again, to have the group meeting. I think that is really important for business people, for ministry leaders who work with people even when you work together. There are times you're working on something and you leave it unfinished. Your team can just go throughout the day. They are thinking of ideas and they are putting, and as people put in input, ChatGPT keeps updating what they are putting in, and at the end you have a final result that you say, like, man, I can work with this. It's a result I can work with. So I think that is really, really good. So tomorrow we are going to try that again. Hopefully our team is ready and everybody can jump on and we can get started. I think I did not communicate well also, so that's my fault. How can you be on ChatGPT and on YouTube? Yeah. Well, I don't know how your phone is. Oh, I think some people have that challenge. My phone, I can actually be on YouTube, and then because I have my YouTube set in the way that I can put it on one side and then go to ChatGPT and work. Okay, I think I see that's where the issue is. Some people don't know how to be on, and it depends on the phones and on the settings. So that's a challenge. Some people might not be able to do that. I don't know how we are going to make that happen for people to be on YouTube and be able to do. I might ask those who have capabilities of maybe having a YouTube on their screen and then having ChatGPT on their phone on our team tomorrow to do that for us. I see that's where we had the issue. So thank you, Mercy, for bringing that up. I didn't realize that. Any other questions? Any questions? Yeah, no, that link was just shared with our ministry team leaders. Any questions before we wrap up for today? I think we're already behind time and I'm so sorry, but tomorrow we are going to try. Hopefully technology works well. We don't have what happened today and many other things work well. But tomorrow we are going to really work on videos. We are going to work on transcription. How do you use AI? I want to focus on AI for social media and AI for ministry, for pastors particularly who are preaching every day. How can you use that to enhance your ministry, to enhance the videos that you do? How can you use that in a way that becomes really profitable for the kingdom and helps you? Because everybody will not come and listen to your sermon, but there's somebody who can pick a book that you've written. And if you're able to convert your sermons to a book and not have to sit down and type it all from to scratch, I think it's going to save people time. There are people actually up to this day who are still typing, will still sit down and type for hours. We don't need to do that. You can just, even if it's a video is recorded, you can still upload it. If you can upload it on your computer, you can transcribe it, you can change it to a document. If it's in a notebook that you have, like, people type in notebook, if you have it written down with handwritten, you can take pictures of it and transcribe it to a Word document. I think that's my thing. I want people to know how easy your work can be, that the notes you've taken in your notebook, that you can just take pictures of it and transcribe it to one big, nice Word document and convert it to, if you want to make it to a devotional, you can do that, whatever it is you want to do with it. And we imagine how much impact we will have, how much time we are going to save. There are people that God has put things in their hand that they've been wanting to do for a long time, but they have not been able to do or execute any of those because they say they don't have time. And they don't have enough time and enough resources to hire people to do that for them. And so because of that, they haven't done it. So tomorrow we are going to look at that and see what to do. Yep. So how do you conduct a group meeting on chat and have a chat give you summary? Yes, we are going to do that tomorrow. We're going to do the meeting tomorrow. Please, I'm so sorry we couldn't do it today, but we're going to do that tomorrow. And we are going to see the summary, what the output is, what the last results that we get. So okay, so I think that is it for today. Tomorrow, Pre-My Technology Works, my PowerPoints. I had 2 sets of PowerPoints, but the other one had issues for some reason. But hopefully tomorrow we are in a better place and everything just works excellently well and better. Okay, thank you guys for joining me. Hope this helped you. I'm going to give an assignment. I think the first assignment would be for us is based on what your vision is, based on what your passion is, based on what you really sense God is asking you to do. If you would put all of that, you can just, if you have a phone, just talk it to ChatGPT, just speak it in, like record it, and let ChatGPT record that and transcribe what your heart is, and ask it, how can I use this? How can I channel this vision? Or how can I use this? Or how can I execute this thing that God is put on my heart to do? It's going to give you suggestions on what to do, on steps to take. And then let's hear from some of you tomorrow and see how we can go, how to go about that, and how we can help you execute all of that. Okay. Okay, people say my TransLink has been transitioning from ChatGPT to YouTube. Okay. Okay. Wow. Okay. I think I just take for granted that everybody has maybe the same kind of phone or capabilities that I have. Okay, I'm going to work on see what is possible tomorrow. How iPhones are pretty easy to do that. You can be on your iPhone and then still be on YouTube at the same time. And yes, I could send the slides. I don't know how to get the slides to which group are you in, Emma Kennedy? But the slides don't really have much in them. The slides are just mostly my teaching stuff. They don't have much in them.
Come here.
Okay, but was this helpful? Let me know. Did it help you today a little? Were you helped a little? Just say yes if it was helpful. Let me know if it helped you, because I don't want to. It's 5 days to go. Okay, Kingdom Millionaires. Okay, I'm gonna say. Okay, if this helped you, okay, thank you that it helped. Awesome. Okay. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We are going to stop for now, and we are going to stop for now. We are going to see again tomorrow, same time. Your